Do you have fat in your liver? In this video, I will discuss the 6 most harmful foods and the 7 most beneficial. Moreover, I will include the 3 most effective habits to assist in combating liver fat. First, let's examine the relationship of the foods you should avoid. Number 1, avoid processed meats. Salami, sausage, hot dogs, Parma ham, and turkey breast are foods many consider healthy, but in reality they contain a large amount of preservatives, including nitrates and nitrites, which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Therefore, in addition to the issue of liver fat, it's important to also consider your overall health. Some types of cancer, such as intestinal, stomach, and colorectal, may have their chances increased by the consumption of processed meats. This information is not just my opinion. There are scientific studies that prove this. Therefore, it's essential to avoid processed meats. And why do I say avoid? If it's not possible to eliminate them completely, try to reduce consumption as much as possible. This will bring benefits to your health. Number 2, avoid foods high in saturated fats. Therefore, pork lard and coconut oil. Many believe coconut oil is healthy. However, I must inform you that it contains a high amount of saturated fat. If you suffer from fat accumulation in the liver, it's important to avoid this type of fat. Despite there being much information on the internet praising coconut oil, scientific research indicates that foods high in saturated fat, like coconut oil, can exacerbate inflammation and fat accumulation in the liver. Therefore, they must be avoided. Another example of food with saturated fat that should be avoided is ice cream. It's crucial to restrict these types of foods. Number 3, avoid processed and ultra-processed foods or those with a high sodium index. Within these categories fall, for example, instant noodles and frozen lasagnas. These are examples of ultra-processed foods. Moreover, many sauces and condiments, including some types of ketchup and mustard, contain a large amount of preservatives. It's advisable to avoid this type of food and diet. But don't worry, I'll also inform you about the best foods. It's crucial, however, to be aware of the worst. Knowing what to avoid is as important as knowing which are the healthiest foods. Number 4, avoid alcohol, alcoholic beverages. You probably already know this, but it's important to emphasize. Alcohol can exacerbate hepatic steatosis, that is, the accumulation of fat in the liver. Especially if the liver fat is caused by some specific factor, alcohol consumption should be 0. It's highly recommended that you completely eliminate alcohol from your diet and daily routine. Consult with a specialist to better understand how alcohol affects metabolism and the impact it has on your body's functioning. Therefore, remove alcohol from your daily life to improve your liver health. Number 5, avoid simple sugars. Here, the concern goes beyond refined or confectioner's sugar, that used in desserts or in coffee. I hope you don't add sugar to your coffee, but if you do, know that this will increase your blood sugar level, requiring an insulin spike. From a metabolic point of view, this is harmful to those with liver fat, as it worsens hepatic steatosis. Beyond refined sugar, simple carbohydrates are also problematic. During digestion, your body turns them into sugar. Therefore, foods like white bread, pasta, and cakes, which are simple carbohydrates, should be avoided. Note that I'm referring to simple carbohydrates, not complex, which can be included in the diet. I'm not against all carbohydrates, just simple ones and refined sugar. Number 6, avoid fructose syrup or corn syrup. This is considered one of the worst, perhaps the worst. Be careful with fructose syrup in your diet. It's essential to check food labels to ensure you're not consuming fructose syrup. Scientifically proven, fructose syrup can exacerbate hepatic steatosis, or the accumulation of fat in the liver. Therefore, it's crucial to avoid and restrict as much as possible the consumption of corn syrup or fructose syrup. Now, let's talk about the best habits and foods. First, I'll discuss the habits and then the list of the best foods. What are the best habits? Number 1, do physical exercise. It's essential to make an effort to include physical exercises in your routine, as from a metabolic perspective, they are fundamental for building muscle mass and improving insulin resistance, which is crucial in treating liver fat. Here, we're not just talking about the gym. Activities like walking are also very beneficial. Studies show that walking at least 150 minutes a week, spread over 3 or more days, for example, 50 minutes 3 times a week or 30 minutes 5 times a week, can significantly help in the process of reducing liver fat. In the case of grade 1 and 2 liver fat, it's possible to even reverse the condition. In grade 3, it's more difficult, but maintaining an exercise routine already represents a great advance in treatment, preventing the condition from worsening. In mild to moderate stages, reversal is possible. It's important to note that this is not just my opinion, but a protocol based on studies. In addition to walking, other options like water aerobics and running are also excellent. The important thing is not to limit the type of exercise, as this can discourage practice. Therefore, if you haven't started physical exercises yet, start now. If you already practice, continue, as this is positively contributing to your health. Number 2, control weight. This tip is crucial. Understanding this point can be a turning point in the treatment of liver fat. Many people stop treatment because they adopt extremely restrictive diets, which promote rapid weight loss in a short period of time. Surprisingly, this type of diet can worsen liver fat, even causing necrosis, which is the death of liver cells. It's paradoxical to think that, by following a diet, you can worsen the condition of the liver. Therefore, some people get confused and think about giving up treatment, believing it's not working. However, what's important here is gradual weight control. The American Diabetes Society recommends that a healthy and gradual weight loss for the liver be a maximum of 1 kilogram per week. Therefore, a weight reduction goal of 0.5 to 1 kg per week is considered healthy for the liver. On the other hand, losing 10 kilos in a month is not beneficial for liver health. People with liver fat should avoid restrictive diets and opt for a more balanced and gradual approach. Number 3, seek medical follow-up. When a patient presents with liver fat, it's crucial to also evaluate them for other metabolic diseases, such as cholesterol changes, blood pressure, and other conditions that can aggravate liver fat, like hypothyroidism. Without proper treatment, it becomes very difficult to effectively improve from other metabolic issues. Therefore, the evaluation and control of thyroid function, as well as other risk factors I mentioned, are fundamental in the treatment and management of the patient's health with liver fat. And what are the best foods? There are 7. Number 1, consume coffee. Coffee is one of the best foods in the world, and there are numerous studies that support this, not just for liver fat, but also for conditions like diabetes. One particular study found that people who consumed coffee had a 33% lower chance of developing type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, there are studies related to steatohepatitis, an inflammatory liver condition caused by fat. These studies suggest that coffee can be beneficial in this context. As for the recommended dose, if it's filtered coffee, the suggestion is 3 to 4 200 milliliters cups, as each cup contains about 100 milliliters of caffeine. If it's espresso, the recommendation is 3 to 4 shots, with each 30 milliliter shot also containing approximately 100 milligranolars of caffeine. It's equally important to know how to store coffee. There are 3 main points to consider. 1. Oxygen. Contact with air can oxidize coffee and diminish its nutrients, although caffeine remains. Therefore, it's crucial to keep coffee in a closed container away from oxygen. 2. Light. Coffee should be stored in a dark container or in its own package, protected from light. 3. Moisture. Coffee should be kept in a dry environment. The benefits of coffee may be related to its richness in antioxidants, including tocopherol, vitamin E, flavonoids, and polyphenols. However, there are still no definitive scientific studies that determine exactly which component of coffee contributes to the improvement of steatohepatitis or liver inflammation caused by fat. Number 2, consume low glycemic index fruits. There is a big myth circulating on the internet about fruits being forbidden for those with liver fat. But that's not true. There is a lot of contradictory information out there. But it's important to know that fruits do not harm the process of hepatic steatosis or inflammation caused by liver fat. Low glycemic index fruits like guava, strawberry, and avocado can even help in reversing liver fat. Therefore, they are healthy options and do not need to be eliminated from the diet. Regarding fruit juice, the issue is a bit different. Drinks like orange juice or grape juice are not recommended because by drinking the juice and not eating the fruit, you lose a large part of the beneficial fibers for those with liver fat, and the sugar becomes very concentrated. This is true even for whole juices. Juice consumption can raise blood sugar, which is not healthy for those treating metabolic alterations. Therefore, the recommendation is to consume low glycemic index fruits and avoid fruit juices. Agreed? Number 3. Consume fish. Fish are an excellent source of omega-3, a type of healthy fat that can help in various aspects of health, including liver health. Among the best options of omega-3 rich fish are tuna, salmon, and cod. These fish are known for their high levels of omega-3 and can be a healthy addition to the diet, especially for people dealing with issues like liver fat. It's important to note that when choosing fish for consumption, it's also good to consider issues like sustainability and mercury levels. For example, tuna and salmon can have variations in their mercury levels depending on their origin and type, such as albacore tuna or wild versus farmed salmon. Moreover, the way the fish is prepared is also important. Healthy cooking methods like grilling, baking, or steaming are preferable to frying, for example, to maximize health benefits. In summary, incorporating fish like sardines, tuna, salmon, and cod into the diet can be a delicious and healthy way to obtain omega-3, which can be beneficial for liver health and overall well-being. It's always good, however, to vary protein sources and balance the diet with a wide variety of nutritious foods. Number 4. Consume fiber. Fiber-rich foods are not only healthy, but also contain omega-3. These fibers help reduce the glycemic index and blood sugar spikes, which is advantageous for those suffering from liver fat. Excellent examples are chia and flaxseed, with flaxseed being my preference. And you, what type of fiber do you consume? If you have diverticula, you don't need to stop consuming fiber. In fact, they are beneficial and can even offer protection. However, during a diverticulitis crisis, you should avoid fibers and seeds. But having diverticula alone is not an impediment to consuming fiber, which can even help intestinal health. Studies confirm the benefits of fibers, including reducing the risk of cancer. Therefore, the consumption of fiber is very important. Number 5. Consume anti-inflammatory foods. Including foods with anti-inflammatory properties in the diet is an important step in promoting health and preventing various chronic diseases. Many scientific studies confirm the benefits of these foods in reducing inflammation in the body, which is associated with various health conditions such as arthritis, fatty liver, heart disease, and diabetes. Some examples of anti-inflammatory foods include 1. Colorful fruits and vegetables. Foods like strawberries, blueberries, oranges, and dark green leaves, like spinach and kale, are rich in antioxidants and phytonutrients that fight inflammation. 2. Spices and herbs. Turmeric, which contains curcumin, ginger, garlic, and basil are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. 3. Teas, especially green tea, which contains epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, a powerful antioxidant. 4. Whole foods, such as oats, quinoa, and brown rice, which have a positive impact on reducing inflammation. Integrating these foods into the diet can contribute to a significant reduction in inflammation in the body, promoting health and well-being. As always, it's recommended to adopt a balanced and diverse approach to eating to get the best results. Number 6. Consume extra virgin olive oil. There are scientific studies, especially those that address the Mediterranean diet, which indicate its potential benefit in the treatment of liver fat. Therefore, if you use pork lard in your diet, a healthy alternative would be to replace it with extra virgin olive oil. This is because olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are considered good fats. This type of fat is known for its health benefits, including improving liver function and reducing inflammation, which can be particularly useful for people dealing with liver fat. Number 7. Consume nuts and seeds. The consumption of nuts and seeds like walnuts and almonds is a very beneficial practice for health. These foods are rich in essential nutrients, including vitamins like selenium and zinc, and are sources of good fats. These fats are important for various functions in the body, including maintaining healthy cells, producing hormones, and supporting the immune system. In addition to the mentioned benefits, nuts and seeds also offer 1. Proteins. They are a good source of proteins, essential for building and repairing tissues in the body. 2. Fibers. They contribute to digestive health and can help regulate blood sugar. 3. Antioxidants. Contain antioxidants that combat free radicals, helping in the prevention of chronic diseases. 4. Heart health. The mono and polyunsaturated fats present in these nuts and seeds can improve heart health by reducing bad cholesterol, LDL, and increasing good, HDL. It's important to consume nuts and seeds in moderation due to their high calorie content. A small daily portion is enough to enjoy their benefits without exceeding calorie intake. Integrating them into a balanced and varied diet can significantly contribute to overall health maintenance. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.